Hello beautiful people of YouTube, welcome back to another World of Runecraft video. As always, I'm your wonderful host, Sckullie. Glad to see that I got a lot of positive feedback on my last video, and for that I'd just like to say thanks. If you missed my last video, you can find a link somewhere on screen, or you can check the description below. Now that I've revealed my true power on YouTube, I can't seem to log into the world of Escape for more than 10 minutes without getting threatened at gunpoint to make a new fucking video. Honestly, I can't say I'm disappointed. However, I refuse to make a new video until Jagex implements the evolution of combat, loses half its player base to bad updates, and tries compensating for the loss of said player base by giving away more XP and unbanning assholes like myself. What? Oh wait, they did do that? Sorry, I apologize for my forgetfulness. You see, I've suffered massive brain damage after I posted my last video, and now I can only write scripts that mock and poke fun of the current state of I wish I wasn't here scape. I also see that I've gotten some new subscribers. Don't think I forgot about you, daddy loves you. I'd like to say thanks for subscribing and welcome to my channel. And if you guys are curious as to why I keep my YouTube page in night mode, it's because it reminds me of a certain website that shall not be named. Don't tell mom. Now for the sake of variety, I decided not to make another video of me training my hunter to 99. Instead, I figured I'd do something a little different for today and repeat a video I made several years ago on another channel. So today, we'll be looking into the many rares and discontinued items of microtransactionscape, I mean Runescape. For the record, I'm not going to be doing party hats, crackers, Halloween masks, or anything else you rich people like to show off in the Grand Exchange. Although they are considered rare and discontinued, however, they are very much in circulation and are seen commonly throughout the game from a day-to-day basis. So suck it. Furthermore, these items will be in no particular order. And lastly, if you know of any items that should go on this list, go ahead and post in the comment section. I'm curious to see what I've missed. Now, without further ado, here's my list on rare and discontinued items of RuneScape. First item on the list is going to be the half-full jug of wine. But before we talk about why this item is so special, let's talk about the version of the jug of wine that most of us know about. First of all, what the hell is it? Well, the jug of wine is a food item made by using grapes on a jug of water. It requires 35 cooking to make, and it gives a player 201 cooking experience. Simple as that. It's a common item used for low-level cooking, and it's found anywhere. Chances are you've come across it. But in the ye olden days of RuneScape, the full jug of wine turned into the half jug of wine after one sip. Later, Jagex decided to remove this feature in a hidden update, which ultimately removed the half jug of wine from the game. However, any players who still had the half full jug of wine in their inventories or banks were able to keep theirs, thus making this a discontinued item. Shortly, the price skyrocketed from around 300 mil to today, where it's valued to close to about 2 bill GP. Next item on the list is going to be the 2001 Halloween event item Pumpkins. Pumpkins were a one-time consumable that gave health back based on one's constitution level. The pumpkin item was also the first item on RuneScape to be discontinued. Now Wiki says that these pumpkin items have an estimated value of around 500 mil. I personally would never trust the Grand Exchange price because discontinued items tend to go for way more than what it says. Right behind that, we have an item that's in similar vein, which is the 2002 Easter egg event item, Easter egg. It also, when consumed, gave health back based on one's constitution level, and this item has an estimated value of around 200 mil. Now for one of my favorite discontinued items, I personally think this one is really interesting. This item is the Disc of Returning. This item was once used to help players return back from the black hole. For those of you who don't know what the black hole is, in RuneScape Classic, when Jagex would ban or punish a player, players would be sent to a region of RuneScape called the Black Hole, a dark void where a player would have to wait out their ban. At the end of their punishment, a player would receive a Disc of Returning, which would do just that, return a player back to Gielinor. Well, as fate would have it, curiosity got the most of well-behaved players. Eventually, players would try to get themselves banned just so they could visit the Black Hole. Jagex took notice and decided to make a mock black hole. This mock black hole would allow players to visit the area without actually getting banned. To get back, they could just buy a Disc of Returning for 10 GP from an NPC called Thorder, a dwarf that was located in the Dwarven Mine. However, players would inevitably end up getting stuck within the black holes, as scammers would convince certain players to drop their Disc of Returning once they had entered. Honestly, I don't know who's to blame here, the stupid player or Jagex, for actually giving you the option to drop the item once you were in the void. This is essentially what caused the feature to be removed from the game. Also, the NPC that sold the disc was removed. And like all the other items on this list, the remaining disc of returning stayed and went up in value. Estimated GE price for this particular item is around 700 mil. Next item on my list is going to be the warship, an item that I think is unique in its own right. Now the warship was discontinued in 2004 with the transition to Runescape 2. It was once found in Gloth's house in the Gnome Stronghold during the Grand Tree quest, and I think I'm saying that right. Gloth? Who gives a damn? Some players were able to keep this item after RuneScape transitioned to RuneScape 2. Some players also think that it's the rarest item in game. Now, despite its rarity, it's untradeable, and because so, there is no GE value. Alright folks, so that's going to be the end of my rare and discontinued items of RuneScape. Now, even though I'm done with that, it's not the end of the video. I do have a question that I'm genuinely curious about. Now, these items right here, the magical bunny egg, magical chick egg, and magical lamb egg, were released on an Easter event for a year I do not remember. Now, from what I can tell, these guys are still tradable. And these are candies similar to the pumpkin and the Easter egg from those holiday events that I mentioned to you guys earlier in the video. I'm curious to know if anybody knows the prices for these items, because everywhere I go I get really sketchy answers. Either they're not worth anything, and then I get someone PMing me right after that like, I will buy them for 5 mil. I will buy them for 5 mil off you. And I wasn't born yesterday, so I just want to know if these things are going up in price. If not, whatever, I'll keep them still. They're collectibles, whatever. I was just curious, because I know these eventually are going to be rares. I just wanted to know if anybody knew what the general price of them was. And if you do, please comment in the comment section, and I will appreciate you dearly. Now, with all that said, that is going to be the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I put a lot of work into that video. You'd be surprised how long 5 minutes of pure edited video will take someone who's like inexperienced as I am. It's a pain in the ass. I want to thank you guys very much for watching my video, and if you're new to my channel, why not subscribe? I'd really appreciate it. I'm a new YouTube channel and it really means a lot to me, and I will see you guys on my next video. Goodbye.